back at South Kitsap High School at Kitsap Bank Stadium, where POFC has just completed an undefeated season with a 4-0 win over Bigfoot FC 2. Not one, but two. I think
God
there's
forbid.
apparently more than one, but I've only heard of the two. Don't know. But anyway,
Whatever.
big win for us. Gives us 22 out of 24 points on the season. I'm kind of speechless with that. How about you, head coach Pat Leonard?
I don't know if speechless is my word, because this group never really ceases to amaze me. I mean, whether it was the first season or the second season when we beat Crossfire in the playoffs, or this, we know what they're capable of. We know what we can do here and what this setting can do and what this club can do. So I think I'm just grateful, I feel like they make me look a lot better at times, and I'm grateful for that. But honestly, I'm just grateful for the environment that's created and what this team can do. Because if you look at that roster and you look at the game today, if you're a regular supporter here, game in, week out, you recognize there was a lot of names missing today. And that being said, just so much of a next man up mentality. And everybody stepped in and did what they needed to do. And look at Dom having a hat trick today. I'm so happy for him. I'm happy that he gets to do that here at home as well, because if there's somebody that deserves it, it is truly him. And just looking at the team throughout, everybody played good minutes, everybody played important roles in what they did. It wasn't like just giving a guy minutes to give him minutes. Everybody went in and kept the level, and we kept pushing and we kept trying, and it's just a good day.
Yeah, and shout out to both goalkeepers. Tyler in the first half made some really very solid saves, and Joshua in the second half equally as good. The Adams boys give us a shutout.
Yeah, Josh is somebody I've just gotten to know over the last few weeks. Great guy, just so appreciative to step into us later on, and I'm glad he got the opportunity to play today and put in some minutes. Tyler did what Tyler does, and I've gotten to see that for a couple years now, and I feel like him and I know each other pretty well now, and I'm grateful that he's here and being a part of this. And when he makes those saves, there's not a single part of me that's surprised. I feel like I've seen it so often.
Yep, we took a little bit of time to get going today, but it was just the nature of the beast after the wild and crazy
it's been
Tuesday that we had. And then, showing up, we just had to kind of fill it out a little bit. There were early chances by Dom and a few other people. But then I figured once we got one, that two would follow soon. And like you said, Dom's hat trick that he completed in the second half was good stuff.
Yeah, I feel like we were knocking on the door from the get-go. And I think maybe in that first 15, 20 minutes there was some more back and forth. They had chances, and that's when Tyler does so well in goal. But once we get the first one, you can feel us growing into the game. And once we get the second one, we talked at halftime, and it was really about, can we better the second half from the first half? And I truly feel like we did. Although it was another 2 goals and another clean sheet in the second half, the level of performance and everybody touching the field in the second half, it sums up the group effort in what we were doing. And it's a great way to finish the regular season, and now we can really shift our focus.
Yeah, I was on the sidelines with the camera for a little bit in the second half, and absolutely all the way up to the final whistle, battling for every ball by the guys. Whether it was Jaden or whether it was Matt Ludlow knocking on the door.
Graham Hunt a shout out.
Graham Hunt and the chance he did.
Minutes, man,
even with some of the work that Pepe did.
Yeah.
We can't forget Johnny. There's a lot of guys. Pretty much every person out there was just not quitting. They were doing.
I think every single person held their own. There's not one person there that couldn't feel like they let down their teammates today. Even if we get that result and somebody cuts a corner somewhere or lets off, but that wasn't the case today. Look at Calvin's been every minute of every game for us, and even today he's still in that last minute just grinding, doing everything he can to support the team, and it just sums up why things have gone well up to this point, and now we can look at the playoffs and really try to do something.
Yep. And we'll talk more about that this week, but today's got to be just about finishing with an undefeated regular season, finishing top of the table with the most points and the best record in both divisions combined in the CPL. Is that your final shout out as to how nice our
as it has been every
are?
week? But you and I were talking right after the final whistle went. How can you not just take a second and be so appreciative and grateful when you see all the kids asking for autographs and pictures, and the families and the friends out on the field and everybody hugging each other. And there's just such a good energy about what we're doing here. And I'm just so humbled but grateful. Again, I'll go back to the word grateful. I'm so grateful to be a part of it.
Yep, and I noticed for sure that nobody was in a hurry to leave.
Yeah.
It lasted, that was the longest one of the year. Like half an hour later, people are still chatting and hugging and doing things.
Very fitting.
So it was a great time. Pat, excellent job this year. We have more this week with the playoffs coming up, and we'll check in with you. But for today, Port Orchard, undefeated, top of the table.
Let's go.
Congrats. Yep.
Thank you.